In a world where everyone is locked inside their homes and cannot go outside to meet anyone without the risk of death, Elixir at Home arrives. Welcome your host, Elixir!
Hi, I'm Elixir. I'm the host of the show. Thank you everyone for watching. This is the first show of its kind, all done through my home to yours. A fully virtual talk show using green screens and a little editing magic to create a scene between me and a guest, while being much further than 6 feet apart from each other. In this show, we were over 1.5 million feet apart. Hopefully there are very few episodes of Elixir at Home. The sooner the show gets cancelled, the better this will be for all of us. Today, our guest is Tyler Oliveira, followed by a musical performance by Drake. Well, kind of. And remember, if you're not 6 feet apart, you may be 6 feet under. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to the show, everyone. We have the grandfather with their six-pack.
I'm chilling here like the schmuck I am. I'm just gonna let this machine give me a six-pack. This is just the American way, folks.
The one who starved himself every day for a week.
Hi, welcome back to One KFC. What can we get started for you today?
Hi there. Is there any way I could live in a country that doesn't suffer from chronic obesity? And may I also have 20 drumsticks, please?
Just to fly across the world to get a slice of pizza.
First pizza of all time in Italy.
The one, the only, Tyler Oliveira!
Thank you, Elixir, for having me on the show. Wow, it's an honor.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Better than I'd ever been within the last month or so now that I'm on the show, dude. Thank you.
Okay, great. So, we both went hunting for aliens at Area 51.
We did.
As you wrote in your comment, we should have hunted together. Well, I didn't know, but at the time, but you went the day before me to Area 51.
That was some divine luck. I think it was meant to be that we didn't interact with each other that day, I think. Because you never probably would have gone back to Area 51 and became the Naruto runner.
It is the viral sensation that is sending the internet buzzing right now.
Elixir is the guy, a bit off the wall, who demonstrated his run for us, but really wanted to see the aliens.
I probably would have convinced you to not come back. I think something would have happened where you didn't come back the second time. The most impactful time for you. But yeah, we were right on each other's heels.
Well, we didn't hunt for any aliens then, together, but now we can hunt together for an interesting talk show.
Fantastic talk show, absolutely.
Okay, great. So just a quick recap for everyone. We met at Steezy Kane's meetup around a year and a half ago.
Wait a second, guys, this is a real life coconut.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is great from above because I've never seen. Where the did you get this? Here.
Oh, you have a card?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Can I pop one?
Thank you.
What do you have, cards?
Yeah.
Can I check out the channel? Yeah.
And when we first met, I had more subscribers than you.
Yeah, when we first met, Steezy was doing his little meetup shtick, if you will.
Could you help me open this coconut?
Sure.
The thing is, I don't want all the juice to fall out, because then I can't drink. No!
I feel like it's gonna blow up or something.
No, I didn't. I just got it.
And then you came into frame, started throwing coconuts around, and I was like, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know why he has subscribers, but he's a character.
This is a coconut?
Yeah, it's
This
a
doesn't look like a coconut.
That's a coconut. What does the coconut look like?
I don't get what's the point of this.
I just want to help.
The only reasonable thing is it's gonna blow up in my face. What's the point? What are you doing?
And then I was like, hey man, who are you? And he's like, I'm Elixir. And I was like, what does that mean? But anyways. You have the guy cracking coconuts, and you're like, yeah man, I have like 45,000 subscribers. And I was like, okay, touche, brother. Because I only had like 2,000 at the time.
Yeah. And today, as we record this talk show,
Yeah.
you have almost 1 million subs, and I don't even have 250,000.
Elixir, don't put yourself down like that. Yeah, you aggressively rounded me up to 1 million just now. I'm only at like 740 or something like that. But yeah, we'll get you there. We'll get you there. We need to hop on more calls.
Okay. More calls?
Absolutely. We need to discuss wisdom analytics.
All right, let's do it now. What is the secret to your success, Tyler?
a good question. I don't know. I think moderate success has been achieved the last 5 months or so. I think the ideas have gotten better, the packaging has gotten a lot better, and maybe for one out of every 2 videos flops and the other video gets a couple million views generally.
What do you consider a flop?
Well, sub million probably right now.
Okay, all my videos are flops.
Well, okay. Here's the deal, Elixir. There's a increasingly more amount of resources I'm allocating towards each video. More money, more manpower. They can't flop at this point, if that makes sense. So I'm only pursuing ideas that are God tier potential. Generally, sometimes I'll throw out a flopper though.
Okay. So when we met, were you going to school then?
Yeah, I was. I was going to school at UCLA. Yeah.
And I saw you made a video dropping out of school.
What I have here in this bundle of papers is my withdrawal notice. If I turn this in to the office of UCLA, that means I can withdraw from my attendance here at UCLA and never come back if I so please, a free bird, if you will.
What was that like? What were your parents' reactions to it?
Well, okay. The day I started going to school, the end goal was to get out of there as soon as possible. And YouTube, I think I hit 100K. January, like the day of my birthday, or the day of my birthday actually, maybe a day after. Anyways, the day I turned 19, I think I hit 100K, and I was like, all right, we're out. So I dropped out.
What's up, guys? You visiting UCLA? That's right. Okay. You know what I have in my hands right now?
No, what do you got?
The withdrawal notice. I just What are your guys' thoughts? Good decision.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
I moved back home to my parents' house and whatnot, and the last year or so, I've just been doing YouTube. So
Did your parents think
yeah.
it was a good idea for you to drop out? What were they thinking?
Yeah, I think at the time they kind of said, all right, let's give it a shot. There was revenue coming in, and there was some money to show for me just saying sayonara, kind of. So yeah, I think there was enough traction for me to convince them to give it a shot at least. Yeah, I don't know.
Compared to most YouTubers, you often use a much more sophisticated vocabulary.
Oh, thank you.
In your video, Swimming Across the Pacific Ocean, you used the sentence,
I soon encountered a flock of tempestuous whales.
Tempestuous? You're just flexing on everyone with your vocabulary. Where does it come from, Tyler?
Elusive.
Chicanery, antagonism with exoskeleton.
Yeah, no, absolutely. People are really interested in the diction I use. Just threw another $3 word for you there. Yeah, I don't know. I used to read a lot as a kid, and some of those videos pan out to where it's a perfect sort of segue for me to turn it into a sort of almost book-like narrative, to where I can almost create the video as if you're kind of reading a book. Like that video almost kind of reads like a chapter in some 5th grade novel or something like that, with some like wannabe cool author. I just find that people really enjoy the verbiage, and I have a lot of it to offer, so I throw it in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man.
How did you get into YouTube and everything?
Junior year of high school, I would upload videos called Stock of the Day, right? Where I would analyze a stock in the stock market and give my detailed analysis for whatever a 16-year-old was capable of at the time, or 17, whatever it was. And I would basically give my pitch on a stock of the day and try to get people to invest in the stock, because I thought I knew what I was doing and I was some sort of professional. Obviously I wasn't. But,
Why obviously? What happened?
I mean, I think I lost senior in high school, I think I lost like $10,000.
Okay, not bad. Total, yep.
Yeah, I mean, well, considering the amount of money I was making at the time, I think proportionally that was like a big hit.
Yeah, I can't lose $10,000 in stocks. So what, was it stocks or was it Bitcoin?
I had like $500 in cryptocurrency. That was flipped like $5,000 or $7,000 or something like that. And then I lost like $10,000 in the stock market. So they kind of offset each other. But anyways, I was losing a bunch of money. And my statistics teacher, I would go to class and he would just clown on me and tell me to turn off my phone and go to the office and stuff like that. And then just make fun of me for losing money. So it was pretty brutal. It was a brutal time.
I was very responsible. I took the little Bitcoin I had and just looked up Elixir on the cryptocurrency index to see if any coin had my name. And then I just moved all my Bitcoin to the coin with my name without checking anything because it had my name. Yeah. And then it like 40x. But I never sold it.
Actually, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, it's what they call a shitcoin, Elixir. The little altcoin market. People were making money like hand over fist, and no one knew what they were doing. And yeah, it was wild times. December of 2017, January 2018. I think that was the gold rush. And you were like 14. Get out of here, bro. I'm tired of this. Precocious Elixir.
Along with having a very superior vocabulary, a very superior mind. You were into stocks and all of that. I'm assuming you did very well if you had the money of $10,000 to lose.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't even know where. Yeah, okay. We'll roll that.
You're also very, very good at getting people to click on your videos. Your titles and thumbnails are amazing.
Oh, thank you. Spent a lot of time on them. Some of them hit. I'll take that. Thank you.
I want to get as many clicks as you. I need views, okay? Yeah. So, I'm wondering if we could go through a few of my video titles and thumbnails, and you could tell me how to better clickbait them.
Okay, I can try. Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, cool. So, I have a few,
I'm ready.
I have survived a car crash off a cliff.
If I were you, the thumbnail's bad, I think. To begin with, I probably wouldn't have posted the video. That helps. It's tough to package like a bad idea, if that makes sense. Not a bad idea, but just not a broadly, like, let's put it this way. That video, to be as brutal as I would be with myself, is like a video, like title and thumbnail wise, you'd see like a first time uploaded YouTube post, like the all caps. Not that all caps indicate that, but like the vagueness of, I don't know. It's just, I think it's a bad idea in general.
Okay.
I just wouldn't have posted the video in the first place.
Completely scratch that, wouldn't post video.
I would mess with the title and stuff, maybe lowercase it. It's just not a winner, I don't think.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
This gives me confidence. Now, let's...
It's like, it's difficult to package an idea that is probably not primed for broad appeal.
Did you watch the video?
Nope. I couldn't click it, Elixir.
You couldn't click it? Visiting Californian city with no laws. Celeb city.
Well, okay, you could always rely on pre-existing formats when it comes to these things. How long were you there? A day?
Yeah, a day.
You could literally probably just have replicated what's already been done, and it would probably have pulled more views than what you have right there. You could have just spent 24 hours. I spent 24 hours. I would imagine you would pull more views than what you had right there. And I think the meta, if you will, on YouTube thumbnails is realism, if possible, and as very little like overlays as you can put on the thumbnail. Like, if you can avoid text, then avoid it. So there's several different schools of thought on like thumbnail philosophy, I guess, but if you can make it look like a screenshot from, if you look at Mark Rober's the shark one, for instance, it looks like a shark's coming to eat him, devour his body in the water, his blood's gushing from his skin and stuff like that. If you can make every thumbnail have that sort of look to it, a screenshot-esque from just a wild scenario, like if you had like the car as it was like a motion blur as it fell off the cliff and it was making impact with the ground and stuff like that, that's what you should go for rather than the sort of like heavy text you tend to use. It makes it seem like it's some sort of corporate clickbait, like BuzzFeed video sometimes. Like Mr. Beast probably could have uploaded that same title with his thumbnail and it probably would have pulled 10 million views. So I think it's difficult to associate high viewership with, like, it's not proper of you, it's not conducive of you to assume that it was best packaged and that the video was God tier when it comes to guys like guys that are just bigger than you with subscribers and stuff like that, because the packaging might not actually be why the video got so many views, if that makes sense.
You've done many working out videos, right? You've worked out like The Rock, like Naruto, One Punch Man.
Yeah.
I see you have a thumbnail with Arnold, the former governor.
Good old Arnie, yes sir.
He worked out with me too a long time ago. I'll show you here.
That's wild, dude. I forgot about this. Let me see this one more time.
Wait, here.
Like,
No, that's doing a workout session.
That's crazy, dude. I don't know how that happened, but it's just like you get in that situation at birth, I guess.
In the thumbnail of you working out like One Punch Man, you went from kind of chubby to a six-pack bodybuilder, okay?
You make me blush.
I need to work out. How about you teach me sometime?
I need to work out too, dude. Yeah. I mean, I'm down. I'm not the guy to teach anyone how to do anything workout related.
But how? How do you go from chubby to like a six-pack bodybuilder in 30 days?
There's a slight embellishment on the thumbnail and packaging. I think, there's definitely some progress. What I've learned, Elixir, from a noob who knows nothing about fitness, but puts himself in interesting situations regarding fitness.
One of the biggest fitness channels on YouTube.
One of the best fitness channels on YouTube. Diet is king, my friend. That's what I've learned.
Okay, I think it would be funny to do it in like different stores throughout the month, selling exercise equipment. Think that could be. Yeah, to work out in like different stores.
Okay. Yeah, we can work with that.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell everyone?
Shoot, I want everyone in the audience to know that Elixir's a great host. Well done. Thanks for having me, and it was a pleasure, dude. Being two invisible people right now. I don't know.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you so much for being on the show. Now we have a performance by... I don't know who.
Get Drake. Yes.
I wanna be me, long